32-bit float. This does it internally. So I just picked up a new camera, the Nikon ZR. This is actually my first Nikon ever. Never thought I'd say I'd be a Nikon/Red shooter now, but I'm normally a Sony. I've been a Sony shooter from the time I started, but this thing here, I had to try it out. I usually wouldn't start a camera review off with price comparisons, but in this case of the Nikon ZR, a lot of people don't know this camera even exists yet. Let's set a little context first by looking at other cameras that's similar in this hybrid cinema lane. So first, we have the Sony FX3. So the Sony FX3 right now, the price is roughly around $4,000. When I picked it up, the Sony FX3 was $3,500, but with all the tariff and price increase, now this camera is $4,000. So it shoots 4.6K if you shoot in DCI mode. The FX3, like I said, is an amazing camera. This has been my workhorse since I had it, and I had it for roughly around 3 years now. And I never thought I would be comparing this to a Nikon camera, you know? So like I said, this is $4,000 now. Compared to this Nikon, body alone is $2,100, right? This is a 6K cinema camera. You get 6K red raw internally on this camera for $2,100. Literally half the price of the FX3. That's crazy. The wild part is that the Nikon, it offers a lot of specs that I feel are closer to cinema camera quality than more of your most hybrid cinema cameras. With all the context out the way, let's get into my first impression. So right off the bat, the Nikon ZR feels solid. It doesn't feel cheap. The only thing, like you said, the grip is almost non-existent, but it's light. Like I don't mind like vlogging with it. And like I said, it just feels good. And some of the specs is, this camera shoots 6K red raw internally, ProRes internally, Nikon raw internally, and all of this can be shot in 6K or 5.7K or something like that. Like I said, this is a full frame sensor, right? So the red Komodo right now is going for $3,000, Super 35, you get red raw. This right here is $2,100 and you get red raw, 6K, full frame with autofocus. That's unheard of. The Z mount has insane like adaptability. Like right now, I am adapting my Sony E-mount glass to this camera, and with the Viltrox adapter, and the autofocus work. Like I literally have autofocus in this camera. Like I didn't have to buy any extra any extra lenses. I just put my old Sony glass on here and it literally just works. Not only can you adapt any lens and shoot red raw, this camera actually has dual base ISO as well. Normally, I think red raw is like 800 and 6400, which is great. Like I said, especially in low light. Add some light, low light sensitivity, bring it down, you'll be good. And it also has AI subject to detect, animals, persons, so everything's going to AI now, but yeah, that's pretty much good. But what stands out the most to me is, don't get me wrong, it's the 6K red raw that records internally, but this screen right here, look how big that screen is. I don't need an external monitor. It's bright and it feels good. And another thing that I like about this camera, that whenever you turn it on, it just comes right on. Like it literally takes 2 seconds. Hold on, let me show it. Off, on. See how quick that camera comes on? The touchscreen sensitivity is very good, man. I don't know how they did this, man. This thing moves like a computer, man. Like as soon as you touch something, it's almost instant, which is very good. I think Nikon has been planning this for a while. Because, oh, how can I forget? This camera also has 32-bit float internally. Whenever I attach my DJI wireless microphones or my Sennheiser MKE600, I would have 32-bit float. This does it internally. So Nikon just updated this camera to give us time code internally. You can jam sync time code. We all know Nikon has always been a photo first company. Not only did they just knock it out the park with this ZR, but you can still take photos with this. With the 24 megapixel sensor in here, the photos still look great. Like, I took a couple of them downstairs just to mess around, and they came out great and sharp. This camera is like it's like a Frankenstein, man. It's hard for me to stay a Sony shooter, and I can just use my Sony lenses on here. Like, I don't even have to buy any extra lenses. Sony, I feel like Sony has been dropping the ball. They haven't been listening to their actual customers and consumers as of right now, man, but it's all good. So I'm gonna see what Sony dropped this year, man, but if this thing right here keeps getting better, I might have to sell this and buy me some more lenses for this, man, because I'm still amazed at how good this camera is. And I was looking at some of the footage. Like, my brother even bought one. He bought one and he's loving his. Make sure you like and subscribe, because I will be shooting a short film. I will be showing all the BTS. I will be doing the comparison versus the FX3. I'm gonna be doing a lot of content on this Nikon ZR. So make sure you like and subscribe, man. You dig me?